What's going on, guys? Isaac Baylor here, back with a $1,000 gaming PC build. For the processor, I went with the Intel Core i5-7500 3.4 GHz quad-core processor for $189. I went with this processor mainly because I wanted to bump up the graphics cards, which you'll see later, and this allowed me to still get the same gaming performance as an i5, and I figured I would go with an i5 and NVIDIA gaming PC build this time, since I've just been doing Ryzen and RX 580 stuff. For the motherboard, I went with the MSI B250 PCMate ATX LGA 1151 motherboard. This should it's kind of like a black and gray motherboard. I'll show it on camera somewhere. It has 4 288 pin RAM slots, DDR4 up to 2400, 64 gigabytes supported, Crossfire, no SLI, and onboard USB 3 headers. And you can't overclock with that, but I didn't choose an overclocking chip, so shouldn't have any problem with that. For the RAM, I went with G.Skill Ripperdoll's 4 series 8GB, two 4GB sticks running at DDR4 2400 memory. This is for $60. This is really good memory for $60. Plus it's at 2400 and there's really nothing, it's just RAM. For storage, I went with the Kingston A400 120GB 2.5-inch solid state drive for $52. So far, this is the cheapest quality SSD right now. And for the graphics card I wanted to fit in, I had to choose a 120 gig, but you could up that if you wanted to spend a little bit more money. For storage, I just went with a WD Caviar Blue 1TB 7200 RPM internal hard drive for around $50 normally. This will just give you more storage for all the games that you have and all this stuff you can't fit on your SSD. And this is where it's really surprising. For the graphics card, I went with a GeForce GTX 1070 8GB Zotac video card. This has 8GB of GDDR5, a core clock of 1.52 GHz, and 1.7 boost clock, 150 watts TDP, dual link DVI, 3 DisplayPort, and 1 HDMI. And I went with the 1070, and this takes up half the budget. I went with the 1070 because this is a gaming PC. No, pretty much nothing. I mean, you could do other stuff with an i5, but this is a gaming PC with the 1070. I kind of had to lower the quality on like the case, but it's still an amazing case. I just had to choose one that didn't look as fancy, or couldn't choose something else. For the case, I went with the Corsair 100R ATX mid-tower case. You could choose another one if you wanted. It really does not matter. If you want to spend more money or keep it the same and choose another one, that's fine. Then yeah, we got two 5.25-inch bays, 4 internal 3.5-inch bays. And give you all the space that you need, and it's pretty good for only $50. For the power supply, I went with the Corsair CXM 550W 80+ bronze certified semi-modular ATX power supply. Again, you could go with another one if you wanted fully modular, or you don't care and you just want to have a power supply and maybe buy something more expensive on any of the other parts and cheap out for like the EVGA 500W bronze that's like $25, $30, and save about $25, then you could. It really doesn't matter. And since you could up that to the 7600 or the 7600K for the processor, you really don't need to. That's fine if you're just gaming. And that's pretty much it. like, subscribe, and go check out some more videos. I have more PC builds and benchmarks for the RX 480 if you really want to, and have a good day.